Hi, I'm Peggy Benz from Destiny Driven Coaching. I have a question for you today. What is God telling you to do to be healed that you're not doing? You know, in the Old Testament, Naaman wanted to be healed of leprosy. And so he went to the prophet, and the prophet told him, go dip 7 times in the River Jordan. Well, that didn't sit real well with Naaman because he thought there was a better way. There were cleaner rivers. He was above all that. That was kind of beneath him, and he wasn't willing to do it. And it took a little girl, a little servant girl, to kind of wallop him up the side of the head and say, really? Honestly? If he would have told you to go do something great, you would have done it. But this simple thing of bowing and dipping into the Jordan River 7 times, you could be healed by doing that, and you're choosing to argue with God. And to make a long story short, Naaman goes and he gets healed. And it brought up a question to me one day. What am I doing in my life that I'm arguing with God about a healing or a process, or I'm stuck in a process and it doesn't seem to be moving forward? Because he always gives us the answer. He's a loving God. He gives you the answer. He gives you the step. But sometimes, in fact, most of the time, it will be only the next step. It's not going to be the whole process. It's not going to have everything laid out for you. And so if you're a type personality like me, we get very aggravated with that because we like things completely planned out. That's what we are. That's the kind of person that we are. And for many of you that are out there, that's the same with you. And it's frustrating when all he gives us is one single little step. But he gave you the step. He gave you some answers. And then we're arguing because it's either not in the format, it doesn't seem to make sense to what we feel and how we feel the answer to come. Let me ask you this question. If you're looking for an answer, why are you arguing with the creator of the universe that can give you the answers because you don't think that's the way to get the answer? It doesn't make much sense. If you know how to go get the answer, go get the answer. So listen, be still. Listen to what God is telling you to do next, and then go do it. Go do it exactly as he's telling you to do. Stop arguing with the creator of the universe. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. He loves you, and he's going to give you the answers. But he's going to give you the answers in a way that you are going to build your relationship with him. Sometimes the answers come to us and they don't make sense. The reason they don't make sense is there's another character issue that he's working on before we can move to that next step. And he knows that if he moves us to that next step, it could be devastating to us. So he knows that he needs to give us maybe a lesson. Maybe he has to buff out some sharp edges and then move us into the next step. And that's what we're arguing, and that's what our turmoil is over with him. He knows what he's doing, and he loves you. So stop and be still and be honest with yourself. What is the answer God gave you? What are you arguing with? What is your 7 dips in the Jordan that you're arguing with God? Just go get it done. Go get it done so you can be healed and move into the next step. Life has so much to give you, and you have so much to give back. That being stuck in this little spot, in this pothole of life, doesn't need to persist. I will give you this encouragement. Take the time. If you have to go sit in the woods or sit at the ocean or sit in your living room, wherever it takes, take time, be silent, be honest, and then dip in the Jordan. Talk to you soon.